Eorzea, a land blessed by gods and forged by heroes. But now, the realm is threatened once again, as the dragon Bahamut strains to break free from his prison. Warriors of Light, only you can prevent Bahamut's return to power. Trials of Bahamut, a live-action entertainment event presented by Scrap. Real escape game in collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV. Arrive a player, leave a hero.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Matt Schulten, and I am the Assistant Director of Community for Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be talking about what you just saw on screen. We're going to be talking about the upcoming real escape game Trials of Bahamut in collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV. We have some special guests here today. I'll be taking a look at some of the props and some of the cool things. But let me introduce my co-host here.
Hi, I'm Morten Halgaard. I am the Marketing Director on Final Fantasy XIV. And we've also got the team over here from Scrap Entertainment.
Yep. There we go.
Hi, my name's Doc Preuss. Thanks for having me, guys. From producer over at Scrap Entertainment, working on real escape game, large events like this one. Thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. This is the first time that we're, I guess, giving a kind of a sneak peek at a real escape game ahead of time. It kicks off this weekend in Los Angeles. Yeah, E3 timing. Perfect timing, I must say. That's not busy at all. But yeah, we kick off this weekend. We have a lot to talk about. So first and foremost, I know Morten, you're kind of a newbie.
Yeah, I haven't actually played a real escape game before. Can you tell me a little bit about, for the fans and the viewers on the stream itself, what a real escape game is and how it's different than some of the other things that they might have played before?
Yeah, sure. So I think what most people are probably the most familiar with are escape rooms, where you're locked inside a room. You have 60 minutes to solve puzzles, maybe find a key and get out.
Yeah.
And we do those, but we also have a lot of other product types and different types of games. So this is actually a large-scale event real escape game.
Okay.
So how that differs is instead of one team, maybe 6 to 10 people, you actually have a team of 6. You're going to be given kind of a home base in whatever the venue is. So you have a team of 6. You'll still be solving puzzles and clues and interacting with characters and playing with props and things like that. But instead of trying to get out of a locked room, you're trying to finish the story, get to the end, escape from whatever terrible situation is.
Bahamut, maybe?
That might be a good guess. But at its core, it's still a puzzle-solving event. If you go to concerts or things like that, it's a completely different kind of energy where you've got a room just full of people that are all fans of the same thing. In this case, either Final Fantasy XIV or the Final Fantasy franchise as a whole. Everybody's welcome. Everybody can enjoy it. But it's fully hosted. There's an MC. There are movies and music and fun costumes and items and characters. Yeah, all sorts of different things to be able to interact with. So it's a full entertainment experience is about 90 minutes, similar to if you did an escape room.
Oh, okay.
Very different feeling, very different, still super fun. It was the first type of escape game I played, actually, and I got addicted right away. So.
Did you win your first time?
I was like, that close.
Yeah, really?
Classic Scrap.
And do you need to go as a group, or can I just go individually, or how does that sort of work?
You can go alone, up to 6 people. You can bring more than 6 also, but multiples of 6 would be best, so that you can get kind of seated with your group. If you do decide to come with fewer, if you come alone, totally welcome. Our staff will help team forming at the door.
Kind of like party finding in
yeah.
FF14.
Yes, it's our own version of balancing the game, so making sure as many tables have enough people as possible.
So if you need someone to carry the group, you're like, okay, you're a pro at this, we'll move you over to this table.
Well, we unfortunately don't have time for like surveys to find out their skill level.
But if Matt wants to carry me,
yeah, right.
you know.
Yeah, basically, right? Using my knowledge. Well, that's cool. I mean, it sounds like it's a really, I've done one before, one of your events, when it was like one of the large room types. And it's very energetic. It's very frantic, I would say. As the timer is ever present. It's always kind of there in the background, and especially when they make the announcements and you start to ramp up the pressure, that's when things start getting a little hectic and people start panicking. But that's the fun of it. It's like
DPS check, so to speak.
yeah, it's
right.
like,
and you really feel it too because there are multiple teams all
Yeah,
playing in the
yeah.
same space under the same timer.
Yep.
For this game specifically, because the music from the Final Fantasy series and 14 especially is so good.
Yeah.
The music in this game is great. And you really feel that pressure as you go
good.
through. The music changes.
Oh, good.
We're able to use different samples from the game, and it just really amplifies that experience.
oh boy, that's it's always good. It's always good to know when things are about to go bad, or
Yep.
up the stress and fun level of it, I guess you could say.
Can you talk a little bit about what elements of 14 you're bringing into the Real Escape game?
So yeah, the base story scenario, kind of we're using 14 as the setting of this adventure. Obviously, Bahamut's going to play a role in this.
Oh, I wouldn't have
spoilers.
guessed. Trials of Bahamut. You
Yeah,
say.
and you'll see some familiar faces from the 14 game. It takes place within Eorzea. The game itself, you will be inside just a massive, basically, dungeon from the moment you sit down. And there'll be some items and some things, but we also pull in some references, items, things like that from other past Final Fantasy games.
Cool.
You never know what might show up.
Cool.
But it's really great to have the world of Eorzea itself is just so large. The
yeah.
lore is so deep. When
It
you only have a
is.
60-minute game, you can only pull so many tidbits from it. But we hope everybody appreciates the parts that we were able to work in.
Yeah, I know. I worked with you a little bit throughout the process, just kind of liaisoning between the teams and like, working with the localization team and getting like the lore accurate stuff and the story accurate stuff was a lot of fun. I think 14 players specifically are really going to enjoy some of the cool call-outs and things like that. I think that they'll really have a good time with it without spoiling too much stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for all your help on that. It's been a lot of fun making sure we be as accurate as possible.
So I was helping out with it, and I was helping adjust text and edit things. But I really wanted to play it myself. I had bought tickets like as soon as the tickets went on sale for LA. I bought tickets for 6 people. I had my group ready, and then more and more as time went on, they were like, "Hey, can you check this? Can you check this?" And I was like, okay, I just don't want to see the puzzle stuff. So as long as we avoid the puzzle stuff, I'm okay.
Yeah, we really tried to make sure that there are elements that you haven't seen.
Good.
So, and I don't think some of the
He
final.
hasn't. I've seen some of the puzzle stuff.
Okay,
and
don't
spoiled
tell
that,
me
so,
anything.
But I won't spoil it for you there, man.
But yeah, regardless though, if you're a fan of puzzles, if you're a fan of 14, if you're a fan of the Final Fantasy franchise in general, regardless, you're going to enjoy the game.
So I know you mentioned you pulling in 14 stuff. So we do have some job stuff. So do you want to show off some of the a sneak peek?
So in all of our Real Escape games, basically, we have a slogan, arrive a player, leave a hero. It really comes out in this game. And something unique to this one is that when you come in, you're going to choose a job, basically. Mostly from 14, but sampled
Mostly from 14. We'll just give the caveat that some are, not 100% from 14.
Just because you see it here doesn't mean they're coming into 14.
Did you see they announced new jobs?
Right.
No.
So you'll come in and we have job cards, basically.
Okay.
So you're going to take on a role. These are just some samples, so there's no spoilers on them.
Good.
Anything
Thank you.
like that.
I appreciate that.
So, maybe based on your personality, what you like to play in 14 online, something like that. But maybe I really like to sing. Maybe I really like the color pink. I'm going to choose to be the bard for this adventure.
Nice.
So then you would just kind of wear that.
So you're a bard throughout the whole entire game?
Yes, then I would be the bard during the whole game.
Cool.
So we've got a number of these, and then you kind of divide it up amongst your team.
That's cool.
And then each job will have abilities that are unique to that job.
Okay.
And those abilities are going to be pretty key
Pretty important.
to progressing through the game.
So just like playing a real Final Fantasy game, what job actions you have. Or
right. But of
spells.
course, it's very cooperative. You need a lot of teamwork and communicating with your group to figure out whose ability you're going to need for a given situation.
Makes sense. Okay, cool. I know we wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of what the game has to offer, like monsters, are kind of like in your path. That's one of the major aspects of the game.
Right. So in Real Escape games in general, there's often there's various checkpoints. There are things you have to clear. You might get some new information. You might get a new item that leads to something else. So for this game, the main blocker are going to be the monsters, and you kind of have to figure out how to deal with the
So
situation.
the monsters are like the puzzles that you've got to defeat in order to advance through the story. That
basically,
you're telling.
yeah. And then as you do that, more of the story will open up to you, and hopefully you can reach Bahamut.
Hopefully. Right? Hopefully. 60 minutes. Always ever present. But did you also want to talk about some of the other cool things that FF14 players specifically can look forward to?
Yes, I would love to. This is one of our big reveals for today, so we're really excited.
Get your cameras ready now.
Yes.
Square Enix has you guys have been phenomenal with the support, and we really appreciate that, and on both sides of the pond. So we were able to work together, and we got some of the voice actors to reprise their roles. We can't show too much, but we brought just like
a little taste,
tiny tiny sampling. So hopefully people can recognize and enjoy.
Let's take a look.
Has there been no word from the soldiers who entered the labyrinth?
None. Not a single unit is responding. We can only assume the worst.
All right.
Very short.
Very short teaser.
But sorry, go ahead.
You can get a tease of what you can expect, I imagine.
Right.
Seems like the Grand Company leaders.
And when you see it all, it really does feel as authentic as possible. You know, thanks to the support we had, voice acting directors and things like that.
It's pretty cool that you were able to pull and get VO recorded from the actual voice actors for the characters.
It's really exciting, and that also gives people an idea of that clip was from the intro video. Kind of sets up the whole story. We have a number of really cool movies. Final Fantasy's always been known for really great cinematics. We're able to pull that in, and so there's an intro and there's an outro, and just in case you forget later, at the end of the game, in case you don't escape and win, we do go over the whole solution. So don't worry about that.
You can see where you may have gone wrong or what may have happened exactly.
What you should have done instead.
It's always great to feel like, who got this far? And you're like, woo! And then who got in your,
yeah, you put your hand down.
It's fun. It's fun.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, as you can see, there's some really cool stuff for 14 players too. It gives you a little hint of the new kind of story built around it. So I'm sure you guys can look forward to that. Cool. So do you want to show off? Do you want to talk about anything else for that, or do you want to move on to showing some of the props?
I think just one other small reveal we had. Beyond getting the voice actors back and everything, there's also other brand new original content that we did for this game. So if any of the viewers are familiar with, there's a J-pop group called Clambone. We got them to do a custom ending theme song.
Oh, wow.
So that'll play during the credits.
Nice.
The event is the only place that
if you
win
can see or lose, or
it's for everybody.
Everybody that loses has to leave. No,
so if there are any fans or anything like that, it's actually a really catchy song. Every time I think about it, it's stuck in my head for about a day.
Nice.
But yeah, it was made just for the game. The lyrics and everything are kind of tailored towards this Final Fantasy Escape game.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. So hopefully people can enjoy that.
Even if you lose, you'll have something to look forward to.
You'll have some good memories to come out.
There's good memories no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's jump into. We do have a few of the props. I know you wanted to show some teasers for some of those. So what do you want to start off with here?
I think we'll start off with one of the most iconic things here. What kind of Final Fantasy game would it be if we didn't have
our Moogle friends?
Moogles. So see some cheers out there.
All the cheering outside. Yeah, Moogles. I love Moogles.
It's safe to say that a Moogle may make an appearance in the game.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
May play a role in the game. You never know.
May. Huh?
Very likely you will come across a Moogle. To what extent, I can't say. We don't want to give any spoilers.
Sure.
But everybody loves a Moogle. So we got the voice actor, too, for the Moogle.
Oh, the actual Moogle voice actor. Perfect.
That's impressive.
So people can look forward to figuring out just how deeply involved the Moogle may be in this game.
So you're saying Moogle Quest?
Can we do that? That'd be great. That's a whole other escape game, maybe the sequel.
What else we got?
Beyond that, we have a couple of items you might come across very early into the game, things that those initial stumpers. So we have one of our puzzle sheets, basically. You can get an idea of kind of quick preview. Very cryptic. Lots of symbols, lots of things on it.
What could it mean?
Feels very...
Spoilers.
No
spoilers, but
it's going to be a while before people can
so basically
decipher.
figuring out how this plays into everything. How do you use it? What does it do? You know, in our games, pretty much everything has a use. So that's something to look forward to.
I learned that the hard way last time.
I'm sure there are already threads going on, though. People trying to
screenshotted it and like, oh my god, figure it out. But you can't do that until you come to the event.
Nice.
And also early on, you may come across, you know, there's always a number of fun locked things and things like that.
Yes, I have learned that.
So this is our first big mystery item. I don't even know if I should name what it is.
No,
there will be something super important to the first part of your journey on the inside. But as you can see, it's locked. And in order to open that, it's pretty common that there will be a number of puzzles presented to you in the beginning. You may need to solve those and then somehow figure out how those lead to getting a combination of this lock right here.
Interesting.
Cool.
And not only that,
I think, and
should we go into the big reveal?
yeah, we got a chest here, but
oh yeah,
I mean it's fun. Chests are cool. Chests are cool.
Every Final Fantasy
loves the chest.
fan is familiar with the FF chests.
I don't want to give away too many spoilers, so
Yeah,
I
makes
think
sense.
we maybe should stop there.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
beyond
okay.
just props and items,
Man.
we have something really exciting. We've never revealed any of these yet, but we made a number of custom costumes that we worked with you guys on, and they're Final Fantasy XIV inspired.
Nice.
Basically like straight out of the game, in my opinion. But we were able to bring. We teamed up with a local costume company right here in LA called Dial C Costumes. They did 5 different costumes for us, and it's super awesome. And we have a guest from the company right here, the co-owner, founder,
Hello.
Diana Tolan.
Wow.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm Diana Tolan, and my partner Alicia Dickens and I are Dial C Costumes. We're the costume designers and fabricators for Scrap USA and Square Enix's Trials of Bahamut. We are so excited to be a part of this project and to help bring players into the world of Final Fantasy. Our goal was to make costumes that really evoke the feel of the game and the world and the franchise, and we really appreciate the support that we've gotten from Scrap and also from the team at Square Enix. We had a lot of freedom with our design, and you guys really let us run with it, and we really, really appreciate it. My partner and I, we've been costuming for 20+ years together.
Wow.
And it's actually kind of the culmination of a dream to be here at E3 with you guys, with Scrap, and to talk about what we've done and what we've built for you, especially seeing as, Square Enix is known all around the world. Scrap is the #1 escape game company in the US, and to be a part of that, it really is amazing for us. So thank you so much.
Nice.
Can you tell us a little bit about the costume you have here?
So this is our shaman.
Nice.
We really wanted to kind of bring a fantasy look to it. We wanted you to kind of look at the silhouettes of the characters that we were asked to build for and immediately look at it and go, oh yeah, that's a shaman,
That's a shaman.
with the crisscross and the sort of watery blue. We wanted to make it something that was, simultaneously easy to wear, but also like very, Final Fantasy decadent. Because I feel like you guys have a very particular aesthetic, so we were definitely going with that.
Yeah, it looks awesome. We saw this the first time, and it was just like, wow, this looks really cool. This is only one of the, 5 different?
5 different
Yeah,
ones. Yeah,
we have can I tell them what our NPCs are?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so we have the shaman, we have
notes.
the commander, the gunner, the rogue, who has ears and a tail. What is that? That's the...
Mikote?
I think so. What's the...
Look at Mikote. Okay.
Yeah, and a wizard. And they all have sort of a similar aesthetic, very opulent. We hope that fans of Final Fantasy XIV will come and see it and be like, yes, I know that class, or that job, or like I have a character who does that job.
Nice.
So we tried to use as much reference as we possibly could and make it easy to recognize right off the bat.
So,
Awesome.
Doc, since I haven't played Real Escape, would I be going to these people to get quests or hints, or like how do the players at the game interact with the people wearing these awesome costumes?
Right. So some of them might be blocking you from entering a checkpoint area. You may be interacting with them in other ways. They may hold
In other
information
ways.
for you, or they could even be hiding things from you. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun for the players to be interacting with these characters that they've kind of seen from the game world coming to life, and really helps you feel like you are that main character, that hero, going through this quest.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the preview. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
You're
sure
welcome.
people are very excited to see
I hope so.
the other costumes. Cool. Okay, let's moving right along.
Yep.
we do have some cool stuff that we're going to be selling, I believe.
Yes, we do have 2 exclusive items that we're going to have at the events. We have a pin set, and it's going to be 2 pins there. There's a Moogle with the Real Escape and the Trials of Bahamut logo. You've got that really cool Bahamut looming in the background.
You did a pretty good job of capturing his likeness really cool. There.
Yeah, we hand drew that. Just kidding, just kidding. And then also we're going to have a poster that's available. So you come out of these events, you know, if you go to concerts and you want that T-shirt, you want the poster, something to commemorate, you can always look back at it and be like, remember that event? That was really cool. Yeah. And then hopefully, you know, keep track of us and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And, we love to make new fans, and we love to expand the world, both to Final Fantasy fans and everybody. And hopefully we have a number of, you know, Scrap fans. They come to everything we do, and we would love to show them the world of Final Fantasy XIV. Since we got Stormblood coming imminently.
Oh, is it 2 days from now? Okay.
Early access on...
What a coincidence.
Perfect timing. Cool. And then there's something else?
Yes, we have another big reveal.
Oh, my goodness.
We have not disclosed this before, so this is exclusive for this stream. We are going to have a really, really cool and exciting giveaway. So every escape game session in the 8 cities listed in the trailer, every game we'll be giving away one of these posters, but it will be signed by Yoshida-san himself, the producer, director of Final Fantasy XIV Online. If
you watched the letter from the producer live yesterday, we talked about how he had to sign so many of them, and the interview room actually smelled like the markers, and now, like, oh yeah, now I knew what those are all for. Perfect.
But we could not have done it with all the support from you guys. I know it was like, it was a lot of posters, and to be able to offer that.
He's happy to sign anything. You just give him anything.
I mean, it's been cool seeing it go from the initial concepts that you guys presented to us to seeing the actual physical props that you guys have built out. And then Matt hasn't seen the puzzles, but I've seen some of the puzzles. And seeing you know, what players will have to do and how they'll have to work together to solve some of the challenges you've got facing them.
I'm excited. I'm going on Saturday, so I'm sure I'll see some of you guys there. I know I saw some people outside yesterday who were like, "Oh, what time are you going?" I'm like, "I'm going at this time." I won't say it.
Going
but you'll see me probably at one of them on Saturday, sometime on Saturday. But yeah, people said they were really excited to go, and I was like, I'm really looking forward to playing it myself. My friends have been waiting. We bought our tickets like day one, so we're excited.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people are too. Again, really, everybody's welcome, whether you've done anything like this before or not. Fans of the franchise, fans of 14. It's just a really good time. It's a really cool entertainment experience. It's 90 minutes, kind of start to finish, and being able to, you know, meet other fans. Maybe if you've got guild people that live at all nearby, you can actually meet in person.
I think a lot of people are planning to purchase
together.
Multiple tickets to go meet up with their friends and their free company members and things.
I think you've got one more reveal for us, basically.
Yes, we do. Yeah. So we do. Tickets are available for all the cities right now. It's from LA to SF, Seattle, Phoenix, Houston, Orlando, Chicago, New York. And for this week, E3 week only, we have a special code that we're releasing just for the stream, just for E3. So as you can see, it's E3TOB. That'll get you $3 off, and that's any of the cities listed from the trailer.
Oh, nice. Cool. Awesome.
And that's only good through Sunday night.
Okay.
So it's just for E3, $3 off E3.
E3, I get it.
Yeah.
$3.
So between that and we're giving away those Yoshida-san signed posters, there's so much going on, and we really hope people can join us, whether they're new franchise fans, 14 fans.
E3TOB, don't forget. Tell your friends.
Yep.
Cool. I think that about wraps it up. What are the cities again? One more time. So Los Angeles.
Yep, launching in Los Angeles. We'll be making a second stop here during Anime Expo, and then we're going to San Francisco. We're going to Seattle, Phoenix, Houston, Orlando. It's our first time in Orlando. Very exciting. Chicago and New York.
Wow, that's pretty spread out. Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, we really wanted to reach as many fans as we could.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We can't go everywhere. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's even hard for us as Square Enix to like hit every city, but this is really good coverage. That's awesome.
It's ambitious, but we're really excited. Meeting the fans in every city is so much fun, especially if they come in cosplay.
Yeah, it's
really
it's great seeing what the passion fans have.
Yeah, and cosplay is welcome, by the way.
Nice.
Nice.
Please don't bring weapons, but cosplay is definitely
welcome.
Don't
bring weapons.
Yeah.
Or lockpicks for that book, basically.
Don't break the things. Yeah.
That's always a good. That's always a good thing. Don't bring weapons. It's a good
general
safety
rule
tip
in life.
for life. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you guys very much. Thank you
so
again
much
for
Thank you guys.
debuting this beautiful costume. We hope you guys are looking forward to Trials of Bahamut. Visit the website at realescapegame.com/FFXIV. Grab your tickets, and we'll see you guys. I'll be there this weekend. Morton, I'll see you there.
I'll see you guys in early access this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me spoilers. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good show.
Bye.
Bye.